The reason I've been getting into Nikola Tesla so much is because the other day somebody actually told me they had no clue who Nikola Tesla was. Those of you who don't know who Nikola Tesla is, which apparently there are many, I found out. There he is, guys. Nikola Tesla. You can only see the top of him because of this thing. Nikola Tesla is the epitome of what some would call the mad scientist. First of all, watch the video that I made about him previous to this one, and that'll give you a little bit of a start. This video is going to tell you about what happened after he died. Don't get me wrong, I get it. He was a little kooky at the end. He made friends with pigeons, fell in love with a certain pigeon, and all of this shit. I mean, I hope he didn't do anything with the pigeon. That would be really weird. Once again, I digress. Nikola Tesla built a energy weapon in 1945 for World War II. And he was competing to have this weapon given to the military with another person. But the other person's weapons ended up being used rather than his. Nikola Tesla proposed an energy weapon called a deathray. That was only one invention that he had created that the military didn't want to take at the time. Another one was a time machine or teleportation device in 1895. Now, Nikola Tesla died in January of 1943, and when he did, all of his work was seized by the FBI and the CIA. You know, it's interesting because right after he died, a very specific and very interesting person decided to take all of his paperwork and research and diaries. He had 80 trunks full of inventions, including blueprints for that time machine, teleportation device, and the energy weapon. Tell me why. Guess who it was that actually did it? Took it. John G. Trump. Do you know who that is? That's Donald Trump's uncle. So of his 80 trunks, notes, papers, inventions, only 60 arrived to his nephew in Serbia. And it just so happens that the contents of those 20 trunks that are missing, according to Nikola Tesla's nephew, wireless energy transmission and his Teleforce beam weapon. Now, if all of this was alleged and none of it actually happened, like he didn't invent those things kind of thing, right? If that didn't happen, why, oh why, does the military have direct energy weapons, concentrated electromagnetic energy such as lasers, microwaves, all of these things? How do they have these? And that is exactly what Nikola Tesla invented. How would they have had the blueprints for those? And look, in a 2026 Pentagon pilot program, is deploying DEWs to 5 U.S. military bases. Oh, what? Oh, why? And let's go a little bit farther down this rabbit hole, okay? So we know that the United States and our government system and plenty of other governments around the world are experimenting with the information that they stole from Nikola Tesla all those years ago with those 20 trunks, all right? Which got me thinking, if there's evidence of the energy weapon, there's got to be evidence of his time machine that he built, right? Right? Well, guess what, guys? I found it. Here it is. Baron Trump's marvelous underground journey. Pause and read. And you want to hear something even greater than that? Baron Trump, our young president's son, has a new dog. And his name is Duke. He's got, in the book, a dog named Bulger that he goes on these adventures with. And it's under Castle Trump. Like, too many coincidences here. And this is the drawing of young Baron Trump on the cover of this book. Ingersoll Lockwood wrote this book in the 1800s. A little closer of a look at that young boy. You can't tell me he doesn't look like Baron Trump. I mean, come on. And who was Ingersoll Lockwood anyway? An American lawyer and author who gained recent fame. Pause and read. Where was he born? Turns out he was born in Ossining, New York. That's who Ingersoll Lockwood was. He was born then. Now, in his Baron Trump series, there's a novel detailing the downfall of a country following a contentious election featuring protests on Fifth Avenue in New York, where Trump Tower is located. This book talks about something that happened in a place where the actual current Trump Tower is located. You guys know me in conspiracies, right? Nothing is as it seems. Everything, there's more to it, and we are just scratching the surface. There are no coincidences for me. I truly believe that the government has time travel abilities. That's why we have Mandela effects. That's why there's so many shit going on in this world that we can't understand. That's why things are unraveling. It's not just because of CERN. I truly think that CERN is like a scapegoat. If not, it is the time travel machine that Nikola Tesla invented. Anyway, food for thought.